No messing about. Straight into it.
Matey.
The West Ham game, Tottenham game, look, we've just listened to it on talkSPORT, watched the game as well. Average from both sides, lack of quality in the final third.
Yeah, it's a fair result. Neither side done enough to win. Bit scrappy in front of goal. Couple of half kind of chances, breakaways. Neither goalkeeper from memory had a huge amount to do. I think it draws a fair result.
It kind of just sums us up why Spurs are fifth.
Do you know what, right? So I want to hear from West Ham fans, because I never know. We had a conversation in the green room, right? I'm never sure what I'm going to get from West Ham fans. Now, I think that's not the worst result for both, right? It's not the worst. It's a tough place to go.
Yeah.
It's proven that. I've had a message here, right, from Sam Harris, who works in the office, right?
Yeah, old Sammy boy.
Sam Harris, right?
Yeah.
West Ham, big West Ham fan, right? Block caps. What's that say?
Moyes out.
Moyes out. Block caps, Sam. Honestly, what? Sorry, let me look at the league table. 7th. I mean, that's...
Do you trust that? Anil done that league table. You sure you can trust
Anil?
it?
Anil, which year is this?
Yeah.
1970 what?
Yeah.
I mean... It's not the greatest. Kudas he's the one when he gets on the ball.
He's a good player, mate.
You said it there, Jay. He looks sharp.
He's sharp.
He looks like these.
Just like his little touches. He's sharp.
Yeah.
He gets away from you.
I mean,
lack of quality though in the final third.
From both sides.
From both of them. Antonio, then there's
he
Spurs.
Looked shot at the end of it, Joe. He looked shot, mate.
Yeah,
when he's gone 1v1, right? He should really score. He's shot. If you have a look, if Vicario's not got to do anything, Vicario can't believe his luck. It's gone straight down the throat. And
I don't think it would have counted anyway.
Maybe,
a foul on Maddison.
Maybe not. But either way, he's still got to put that way and then go back to VAR, right? He looked shot, mate, on that. What was that? That was about 25 minutes from the end.
Yeah.
So anyway, he stayed on. He puts a lot of effort in. But
he does put a shift in.
Yeah. Fair result. You can't make a case for either side, really.
No. I want to hear from Spurs fans tonight. Maddison taking off again. Didn't look happy.
Nope.
And he's not one to throw his toys out the pram. I don't think Maddison. He holds himself quite well when he gets dragged and. But he don't look the happiest getting taken off, and it's a strange one for me. In a game like that, where the game's opening up at the end, you saw it was a basketball match.
Yes,
Maddison's kind of the guy you want on the ball in a moment where you need one killer pass. And I felt Kulusevski come on and he's lacking. And
the subs didn't change the game.
The subs didn't change the game.
No, it didn't change.
He keeps making changes though, and I can understand. I get it. You want fresh legs, but why Maddison every week? It seems to me. I don't know.
Well,
I don't get it. I don't get it.
He had that injury, didn't he? The back end of last year. He was out for quite some time. I've had a look at some of the games.
He's 90 minutes under his belt.
No, he does, and he's had enough. He's had a couple of games, Jan, Feb, March, and now he's starting to come back. Now he's starting to feel.
It's April.
I know. Now he's starting to feel as though he should be back up to speed. So you can't even use that argument to say that maybe he feels he's not quite fit enough.
Yeah.
Can't make that argument. So. Yeah, slightly surprising. But
loads to get through tonight. We're obviously going to talk about all the games that have happened. We've asked some WhatsApp messages tonight. You can voice note us if you're leaving the ground out the London Stadium or you've left other grounds tonight and you are a bit shy to maybe come on and speak to me and Cundy. Then people are shy, maybe. Yeah, we want some new callers and some new listeners who are listening every week, Jace. So true. You can voice note us on 03.
Kulusevski is a disgrace, man. Why is Ange taking off Maddison for this guy?
Wow. I mean, he's gone straight for the jugular there.
I mean...
He's a disgrace.
Bit harsh.
That is a bit harsh.
But people are leaving the ground and not happy. That's what we want. Let's go to Michael, who's a Tottenham fan. Right, Mike?
Mikey?
Hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm all right, Mike. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm a bit disappointed because of Maddison coming off, to be honest with you. I'm a bit... I'm not a bit annoyed. I'm very annoyed. Why? Why does he keep coming off?
I don't know, Mike. It's the question. You're bringing on Sarr. You're bringing on, Kulusevski.
Honestly, he's a diamond. He's a diamond in there, and he should be. Oh, mate, even with one leg, I'd still have him. Yeah. Seriously.
But you know what it is, Mike? Well, I don't understand, and I'm sure you agree. You watch the game. You don't need him to run around. You don't need him to have fresh legs, really. No. You just need him to get in a pocket, get on the ball in the right moment, and play the right pass.
Those last few minutes.
Exactly.
Those last few minutes where it was end to end. I mean, I listened to it on the radio.
Yeah.
But the last few minutes, end to end, you know that he could have smashed something.
Yeah.
You know he could have done.
Well, there's two passes, Mike, that we could have played that we made the wrong decision. We went out wide when you could have put someone through. Right. I think it was Richarlison should have been put in. And Maddison's the guy who makes the right pass at the right moment. And he keeps taking him off. And I don't know why. I don't know why.
To be fair, I was listening to Bentley on the radio, so he's an Arsenal fan, so he's not going to help me much, is it?
Well, no.
Do you know what I mean? With Bentley on there.
Yeah, well, I mean, he did play for Spurs.
He might have played.
It's not his fault he took Maddison off. Can't be blaming Bentley.
Hey, listen, I won't blame him, Bentley, but I was listening to Bentley on the radio, which he doesn't help much when you're trying to support your team. Do you know what I mean? I should have watched it there. Sorry. Hey, listen, how's the Leyland Scott going on?
It's fine, mate.
Sports Direct.
Good clobber.
Yeah, the old Leyland Scott, mate. It looks all right on him, to be fair, but it's
Does it? Still selling in Sports Direct, though, isn't it, bro?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Mate,
They did not get us to Sports Direct.
Well, you dig me out. Sports Direct clobber.
You are the guy.
Right.
You are the face.
Dish it out.
You are the face.
I'm not.
You're the face.
I'm not. I mean, I do like it's cheap and cheerful.
Yeah. You got those Lonsdale trainers on there.
But you have got literally a top that is in Sports Direct.
I don't know if I believe that, mate.
It is,
I don't
mate.
know. How do you know, anyway?
Because I buy the kids' clothes from there
You're
all the
always
time.
in there, aren't you?
I'm
Go
always
for
in
the
it.
Go for the rail.
Yeah, Leyland Scott, mate, 33% off. Guaranteed in Sports Direct. You get a T-shirt for £5. Right, let's go. Mike, thanks for your call. Let's
Cheers,
go
Mikey.
to Andy. He's a Newcastle fan. Andy?
Hi, lads.
Andy?
Hi.
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Yeah, look, talking about the game, I felt like... Go on.
First of all, Sean Longstaff, really.
Oh, go on then. Go on.
I just don't understand how he gets a shirt every week. He's a centre. We're playing with 3 centre midfielders. Surely the job of a centre midfielder is to have a tackle and pass the ball. He spends the entire game standing 3 or 4 yards away from everyone. He can't tackle, can't pass, and can't shoot.
Jeez. I mean,
We've got him.
can't tackle, can't pass, and
Can't shoot.
I mean, he's in the middle of the park. He's got.
Have a look at his stats. We go to the game every week, me and my boy, home and away. And I can't remember the last time I seen him put a tackle in. In 3 games at home, he hasn't put a single tackle in. And that's his job. Surely that's his job as a centre midfielder.
Well, he's got to be good at least 2 of those. Well,
yeah.
Preferably the first 2.
Yeah. I mean, do you think he's not at the level to where Newcastle need to go?
I don't know if he's not fit. I don't know if he's got something over Eddie Howe. We haven't got much else to bring in reserve, but there's plenty of youngers out there who would die for the shirt. Give them a chance. He just stands still. He can't get near a single opposition player. He's always 2 yards away, and then when he gets the ball by some fluke, he passes it straight back to the opposition team.
You don't sound happy, Andy.
Oh,
No,
He's one of your own, though, isn't he? Longstaff.
He is, but how long can you let him off with playing so badly for? We got away with one on Saturday against West Ham. We were very poor for a long time. We got back into the game and we pulled it round. But we weren't good again tonight. We had our chances.
Yeah.
But that midfield just
I was disappointed with you tonight, Andy, to be honest. I thought, looking at Everton's performances recently, away from home especially, no winning 12 in the Premier League, been miles off it. I was expecting Newcastle to put on a bumper performance. And I'm just a little bit like, I get it, Eddie Howe, the fans love him, you overachieved last season, but... you almost got away with it against West Ham. You ended up playing a classic game and you ended up winning it because Newcastle, they found a way, but West Ham's substitutions killed them. But then tonight I'm thinking, come on, under the lights, St James's Park, packed out, Tuesday night.
Minutes as well, going 1 up early.
And you draw the game against Everton. It's a poor result.
We'll let them off the hoop. And we'll let Pickford off the hoop as well. We didn't give him any much grief at all. We normally get stuck right into him.
Yeah, it's
he made a couple of good saves though.
What do you think is needed, Andy, next season from Howe? He's coming overdone brilliantly first year, no question, overachieved. This season, underachieving. Somewhere in between is probably where Newcastle should be. Maybe 7th, 6th, 5th, somewhere around there.
We'll need a 6, which will probably be Tonali when he comes back. At the minute, teams can play one pass over the top and it bypasses our 3 central midfielders. And teams have worked that out. We'll get bypassed by 1 ball over the top.
Yeah. I mean, they've had injuries. You've had some terrible injuries, and then Tonali obviously getting banned has been a massive blow to the football club.
But you've got to find a... I mean, of course, you feel sorry for every manager. currently sitting 8th, just outside those places. But
I know, but I've got the team sheet in front of me. Apart from Isak and Gamirez, Jacob Murphy was a Championship player, and then he's become Eddie Howe's made him a decent Premier League player. Barnes, good player.
Come back from injury.
Do you know? Longstaff ain't really, good enough.
He was linked with United a couple of
Anderson,
seasons
young
ago.
lad, it's all right.
Yeah.
Lewis Hall, young lad. Dan Burn, really good player. Shah and Kraft, Dubravka in goal. I mean,
Well, when you start getting into
wait there though, because we get over to the London Stadium. Sam Matterface is with Spurs manager Ange Postecoglou.
Ange, what pleased you and what frustrated you with tonight's performance?
Look, it's a tough game coming here. They're a big, strong team. They sit deep, and make it difficult here to find space. I thought for the most part we handled that okay. I thought we were patient with our build-up. Their threats are kind of set pieces, transition, counter-attacks, and again, obviously we conceded from a set piece, which was disappointing. But apart from that, I thought the rest of it we handled pretty well. Probably just in our front third, I thought we got in some good areas, and just our decision-making let us down a little bit. And I thought we could have been a little bit more clinical.
Yeah, what were you lacking in that final third?
Yeah, just a little bit of clarity, I thought. I mean, it's hard because there's so many bodies in there, but I just thought we had more time than probably the lads realised to just make cleaner decisions, because we've got some great areas in the box and we just made the wrong choice, or maybe hurried ourselves a little bit. But again, stuff we need to work on.
Did it feel tricky that they were being suffocated when you got into that final third, because there seemed to be so many West Ham bodies?
Yeah, but you kind of expect that, and we kind of prepared for that. I thought our goal showed the way sort of forward for us, and we had another couple that flashed across the box that probably we should have been in those areas to finish them off, and we weren't. So, they're the things we continue to work on.
You had the perfect start to the game in a sense with the early goal. You started the game brilliantly, and Brennan Johnson involved. You brought him back into the team after a good performance on Saturday. How impressed were you with him tonight? Yeah,
I thought he did well on the goal and just his general play. It was great for Timo and him to be involved in that first goal. And look, like I said, in general, I thought our front three, Maddison, even our fullbacks, I thought we got into some good areas. I just think for all of them, there's just an understanding that sometimes you've got a little bit more time than you think you have. But again, that's easy for me to say from the side. Like I said, there's a lot of bodies in there, a lot of big bodies in there. West Ham are a big side, and we just lacked a little bit of just calmness to hurt them. But I can't fault the effort or sort of the work rate of the lads.
Talking to some of your players, one of the things that has been pointed out is the fact that it feels as if this season you're laying the foundations. It's important to lay those foundations. How rock solid do you think they are at this moment in time?
Look, I think we're making progress. Even tonight, in a tough game, I thought we still found a way to kind of impose ourselves on the game. So they're the kind of things I'm looking for, and we've definitely made progress. But there's still 8 games to go. So we want to finish the season strong, and we've got some good challenges ahead. You can see every game now has real meaning, not just for us, for the opposition. Every game has something in it. So it's a good little test for us to see where we're at.
Yeah, certainly the season is hurtling towards its conclusion. It seems to come around thick and fast, and so do the fixtures as well. There are a lot of games this season, but there'll probably be more for you next season. Will you need to dip into the transfer market and really reinforce that? When do you start planning for that?
We've already started sort of that planning, irrespective of kind of where we finish this year. I think I've already said that we've got plans to strengthen in the next window. The 2 windows we've had so far have been really hugely positive for us. So, we need to replicate that again. So, as you said, hopefully with more games next year, we've got a sort of more stronger, robust squad.
Good luck. Thank you very much.
Just on the start.
Yeah, there was Ange Postecoglou there, speaking after the game. Interesting. Basically saying what we saw.
Yeah. There's not a lot to pick out of that game, really. There's not a lot of bones you need to go through, is there? It was pretty even. Both sides will be disappointed in the final third. We made that point. He's just made the point. Draw's a fair result. They felt that the game was there for the taking, maybe for both sides. Maybe they felt they'd, looking at the second half, Antonio, really, that's the best chance I can think of. Spurs had 1 or 2 moments, but not really. It's a bit of one of those kind of end of season games.
it's not an end-of-season game, though, is
Well, it felt a little
But
bit
it's
like
not.
that.
I mean, there's
Felt
still
a bit
so
like
much
that.
to play for.
There is so much to play for, but both sides. Antonio looked absolutely shocked, mate. He did when he's in on
He's
goal.
34, and he's a big lad.
That's what I'm saying.
Getting
That's
around
the
the park.
game felt a little bit like that.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.